Hello. Hello, good evening. I can't see myself here. Turn camera off. What? I can't see myself here. I'm supposed to be seeing myself. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Let me be sure. Let me be sure everything is working. I'm just showing my picture here. I'm supposed to be seeing myself live. Why is it not so? Good evening. I can't see myself here. Turn camera off. What? Let's see. Let's see. Great, great. Okay, it's fine now. Good evening. Don't mind the video quality of this on my camera. I can't reach out to my cam right now. My standard cam is in the office, so I can't reach out to it. So that shouldn't stop us. My name is Pat Ogidi, and you're welcome to. All right, let me be sure. Guys, there are listening. Let me check the chat console. Yeah. Okay. Great. I can see some. If you are there, if you are on the chat box there, just make a sound, make a noise. Nobody is dropping any message there. I want to be sure we are there. Okay, we can hear you. Great. We can hear you. Great. Attention to the webinar. Okay. How can I sell the goods I purchase? All right. Loads and loads of questions coming in here. Please, while signing into the chat, endeavor to put your name there so that, okay, my name is John. Endeavor to sign in with your name so that I can address you with your name. All right, let's go back. My name is Pat Ogidi, and without taking too much of your time, let us talk about something that is very, very important in our mini importation surgeon. So I'll be sharing my slide right now. I'll be sharing my slide as you can see right now. Still trying to share my slide. Great. I think it's sharing right now. Yeah. So I think you just allow me teach for some time, and then I'll make out time for you to ask questions. I'll make out time for you to ask questions. All right. Allow me teach for some time, then I'll make out time to take all your questions. This shouldn't be too long. We have a good number of people in the house watching already. And if you can't use the chats on the webinar window, you can go to our Facebook fan page. I think everybody watching this should be a member of the Facebook fan page. All right. If you guys the window, you can go to our Facebook fan page and then drop the information here. Drop your question there. All right. That is if you cannot use the chat there. I'm just trying to create a post so that I can drop your question. Great. All right. If you refresh the group, our importers with the difference group, you'll see a link to drop questions. To drop your questions. That's if you cannot use the chat. As a matter of fact, I prefer it to the chat. All right. So that's it. How to sell our imported item. Sorry, I couldn't get the guys I promised earlier that will join me on this webinar on board. So I'm going to be taking all the teachings, doing all the teachings myself. All right. Pay attention, take notes as much as you can, prepare your questions and prepare to bombard me with them. Selling your imported items. As we know, it's not just about importing. Everybody knows about importing these days. You know, even your dog might even know the site known as AliExpress. You might even know that there are places online where you can go and buy stuffs and all that. So it is not about buying these stuffs and then not being able to sell them. If you're not being able to, if you can't sell them, it's as useless as, it's even better. You didn't even engage in it at all. Okay, there are two methods majorly to sell your imported items. The first one is partnering with e-commerce giants to sell your stuff. I don't know why this is blinking. I don't know why it's blinking. Partnering with e-commerce giants to sell your stuff and selling from your website. Partnering with e-commerce giants to sell your stuff and then selling from your website. There are two methods here, like I said. Method one, partnering with e-commerce giants to sell your stuff and then selling from your website. For some time, there has been this noise everywhere about selling. Partnering with e-commerce website, you can sell on Konga, you can sell on Jumia, you can sell on Kemu, you can sell on a whole lot of other places. But the truth remains that if you just dabble into all these things and then you start selling, you are not going to make a sale. You'll be swallowed by the big guns. All right. I think I'll just take a trip to one of these e-commerce sites. I'm trying to open up one of these e-commerce platforms now and show us what exactly I mean when I say if you don't take your time with selling, if you don't know how, if you don't do the things you should do in these import portals, then you just be there wasting your time. You know, people call me and say, I've listed my stuff. I bought a guide on this from someone, and I've listed my stuff on Konga for some time. I've not made a dime. I've not sold anything. The truth is, there are thousands and thousands of people like you, even doing better than you, selling on these platforms. So if you just come there and you enlist your products like any of them there, then you're going to be just like any of them. You're not going to make any impact. All right, as you can see, Konga boasts of over 50 million customers. Now we're not interested in the customers, even though we still need them. But we're talking about the sellers. All right, if you go to Konga, let's just go to any of the categories. For example, which one do we go to now? Do we say baby wipes or do we say let's see. Okay, let's check out fashion. Let's check out fashion. Let's say men's watches. Okay, let's look at men's watches. Oh, I'm not sharing this. Let me do it now, please. Let me do now. Let me just share it so that you see my screen. I'm trying to share my screen right now. Can you see the something there? Can you see the screen showing Konga, showing watches? I'm on the Konga fashion and I've just opened up the men's watch. I want to use it to prove a point. I want to use it to teach something you need to know before you even dabble into all these e-commerce platforms. I just want to believe you can see that. Let me check my chat box and see. Right. Okay. Good. They are hearing me. They are hearing me. They are hearing me. All right. Good. Everything perfect. Perfect. Great. So this is Konga, and they didn't give us an estimate of the number of people selling watches here. But I think if you have all the time and you check all through, look at it, you can load more of the results. So there are hundreds and hundreds of this guy, if not up to thousands, selling the same products that you want to sell. All right. So if you just come here, because it's free to list all these products here, what this marketers will tell you is go to Conga and list your products. Then you come here and you list your product like, they've told you. You just be like one of these guys here without making any sale. You must be doing something a whole lot of them don't do to stand out. And that is what I want to point us to tonight. The same thing happens to Chidi Andrew says the screen is not centralized. No, it is from your side. Is anybody there having the same issue? You're saying the screen is not centralized. It should be. It should be centralized. There shouldn't be an issue with the screen right now. There shouldn't be an issue with the screen right now. Okay. So that is it. Selling on Conga, selling on e-commerce platforms, partnering with them. What do we need to partner with these e-commerce platforms? Do we need to pay them? Do we need to get a website? Do we need to go to the office? What do we do? How do we do it? Remember, partnering with these e-commerce giants platforms is just option one out of the two strategies I use in selling my imported stuffs. I'll be telling you about how to go about these things now. Conga, Jumia, Due Day, Kemu, and classified as like OLX, GG, Mobile Free, and a whole lot of others. Oh, let me share my slide. I'm trying to share my slide now. Okay, so that's it. How do you partner with Conga? Let's take them one after the other. Okay, sorry, why e-commerce? Why e-commerce first? It is e-commerce. It should be e-commerce because e-commerce is a new internet. E-commerce is a new thing. All right. If you go to alexa.com and you search for Nigerian websites, you bring up all the list of Nigerian website in order of popularity. Our website is an online tool that ranks websites in order of popularity. All right. Before now, like 2-3 years back before now, you see sites like Nairaland, Punch, Vanguard, Sun topping first 50 sites, first top 50. But recently, the likes of Conga and Jumia have actually replaced all these sites, driving them away. As a matter of fact, I think Jumia is the most visited indigenous Nigerian website. I think after Linda Ikeji or so. So at the point, it toppled Linda Ikeji. So that shows you that people are drifting to the internet. As a matter of fact, a time will come when there'll be more emphasis on online shops than the physical shop. It is already happening. You want to buy stuff, you log onto your computer, you start searching and you buy. Pay on delivery, they bring it to your house, you pay. All right. So it's actually evolving. Business is actually evolving. So it's drifting from the traditional store, go to market, starts quacking and touching everybody around you, to buy just some stuffs, to just logging into your internet and then doing it. So the internet, the e-commerce platform affords them that comfort, afford them the convenience to buy from wherever they are and it gets delivered to them. So that is why e-commerce is becoming the new thing. And then I think it's Bill Gates that once said that Bill Gates, the owner of the Microsoft guy, that at a point there'll just be two businessmen, there'll be two types of people in business. People that have their business online and those that are not in business. So the e-commerce thing, is actually the future of the internet. That is why we need to cling to it. We need to take advantage of the innovations to our for our own good. Great. Now, method one, which is partnering with e-commerce giants. First one there is Conga. Conga, like we know, and they boast of 50 million customers. What they mean by customers is people that have actually bought from them at one time or the other. Now, what does that tell you? It means 50 million persons have trusted Conga with their money before, and they weren't disappointed. Their products were delivered. Remember that before you buy on Conga, you need to register your account and supply your information. So Conga has all this information, and Conga can just with a click of a mouse, a button, Conga can send message, email, SMS to these 50 million persons. How do we start taking advantage of this? Conga has a program they call a program whereby they allow merchants, individual merchants now. It necessarily do not be a company, not need to be a company. You necessarily do not need to be a big business or you have a shop even. All right. So Aloze Chidebere or so, he doesn't have he doesn't even have a shop or whatever, but I think he averages over 500,000 naira from e-commerce platforms, from his house, his bedside, and then he posts on Conga, follow up, and that's it. How does this Conga thing work? On Conga, you go to these sites, you go to this domain name. I don't know if I should just be going to visiting everything online in real time. That will really make this video long. Okay, but to sign up with Conga, you go to shq.conga.com, shq.conga.com, shq.conga.com. Let me see. Somebody said he can hear me, but nothing is showing. I don't want to believe that is every other person's experience. I don't want to believe that's every other person's experience. I will take a moment to try it to see if I can actually watch this myself from my smartphone. So if I can, that means the problem isn't from here. All right, I'm trying to log on to my my smartphone and see if I can watch this webinar. All right, I'm just trying to log on now. Okay. I'm still trying to see. My smartphone is acting up. Let me just go straight to my. I'm still trying to see. No, everything is working here. As you can see, the video is playing, and the video is playing perfectly well, and then the screen is showing. So if you're not seeing me, if you're not seeing it, I think the problem should be from your end. The problem should be from your end. Refresh, just refresh, keep refreshing. I think it will work at the point. Keep refreshing, it will work at the point. Let me open up my this screenshot here. So everything is working here as you can. Let me open up the screenshot here. Okay, like I said before, to sign up with Conga, you go to shq.conga.com. Not just on to Conga.com. If you go to Conga.com, I think you will not get it. Okay, or if you go to Conga.com, this Conga.com, you can click on Sell on Conga. Click on Sell on Conga. Let's see where it takes us to. All right, it has redirected us to the SHQ website. All right, then you can click on register. Sorry, you can click on register account here. And then you fill out this information. It's as simple as creating a Facebook account. As you can see here, opportunity awaits on Nigeria's largest online mall. Sign up now to sell for as low as 3%. All right, they always take just 3 to 5% or thereabouts, of the total amount of sale of the cost of the product you sell through their platform. All right, so on this place, you put your store name. what I will do is, depending on what you want to sell, let's say you just want to base on stuff like fashion, you can call it um do I say Jenny's fashion arena, something like that, anything in that line, just let it reflect what you want to sell. But in a case, for example, you want to use it to sell multiple, items from multiple um, from multiple categories. If that is what you want to do, then you could just name it something like uh, maybe Jenny's shop, something like that. Jenny's shop, so that you can, it's not just fashion targeted. All right, store description, anything you put here, it could be something like your one sports solution for all your fashion accessories. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. My subscribers are smart, so they know all these things. I shouldn't be doing this. Then you choose a URL. Just put anything here. Make it your shop name. All right. As you can see, they will populate it already with your shop name. What will happen is, if people visit konga.com/this thing here from anywhere in the world, they'll be able to land on your shop. Then you fill out the other details, and as you can see, there are no bank account provision for bank account detail yet, but that shouldn't bother you. That shouldn't bother you. You would update your account and you would add your bank account details later on. So once you are done, you verify your email. You verify your email. You verify your email. You verify your phone number. I think they put a call across to you, or they send you a text with some codes which they expect you to put on your website. Put it on a box on their website, and you are off. All right. So when you are done, you'll be able to log into your account like this. I love using a new account. I really love logging into my online account. Okay, let me see. Let me log into this one. Let me not log into the other one. Okay. All right. No orders here, and 38 successful sales in 3 months, as you can see. So when you log in, you see something like this, and you can start posting your orders, posting your products here. All right. Let's just pretend as if you want to post. You click on the post. Simple. Choose your category. I'm not supposed to do this. Sorry. You choose your category. Just post. Then on the picture aspect, you make sure the picture fits to size. All right. There are programs like Fast Stone Capture. You can email me and I'll send you the key. Or on our Import Manifesto membership site, check on the bonus section. You will see the key to the Fast Stone Capture. With that, you can resize your image. They have specified dimensions for image. So you resize it, and that's it. Then when you are done here, you would have the choice of choosing products, choosing whether you want to do payments on delivery, prepaid, or wherever. While submitting your product, you will get stuff like that. All right. These are some of the products I have here. Some products I have here. I wouldn't really show you that in a haste. So those are some of the products I have here. Just about 10 in this account. So you can get as many accounts as possible if you want. But my best advice is work on one account, make it make a lot of sales on it so that you get good rating, and then you have more chances of people trusting your store more instead of just scattering it all over the place. That's one of the mistakes I made earlier on. But I can say all of the accounts are really doing well. Okay, so that is about that. I just want to make sure I'm communicating. Am I communicating? Let me just go through some of them. Join chats. Stream blank, no. Is anybody having that issue too? I went online to talk to the seller, but most of them don't reply me. What? Why not wait? Wait. Please ask your question. I think this chat is messing up. Let's direct our question to the group. Let's direct our question to the group so that I can take it up from there and answer all of it. All right. I said drop your questions here. Drop your questions here, and I will try as much as possible to answer all of it. All right. Wow, the screen is really showing blank. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know if I should just restart, but then it will start everything afresh. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. That's about Jumia. I think there are some Jumia people I should give you. Sorry, on Jumia, you don't need anybody. You don't really need anybody to help you sell on Jumia. You don't even need any of their contact details. You don't even need any of them. All right. Just go there. They are friendly. They are merchant friendly. Go there, create your account, and start selling. But then, let's assume you have up to 10 products, and then 3 products are doing marvelously well, selling maybe 20 up to 20 in a week, like selling convincingly than other products. There's something you can actually do to bank on the success of those products that are doing well to make more money for yourself. You can even do away with every other product and concentrate on that 3. That is why most successful mini importers tend to hide the product that sell for them, because when they let you have it, you know, the whole place is flooded, they become their competitor. So what you do is, let's assume, I think I was need to use one of my products as an example, even though it's risky. All right, even though it's risky. Okay, I'll do it. This is the product. It's wireless energy. Sorry, it's not even the wireless energy stuff. The product is not on this account, but it's actually a whistle, a pendant with a whistle. It's not on this account, something like this. It has a whistle, golden pendant with a whistle. So what I did was, this product was outselling every other product there. If others were, as like you were selling them, you know, if others were selling 10 in a week, it was selling 20, 50 naturally without anything. I just posted and it's selling. You know, what that showed me was that this product, if I give it a little push from the back, it will really go places. So what I did was, you come to Konga, go to konga.com, spend some money here, we'll spend some money, go to konga.com. Sorry, go to the SHQ Konga login page again. That's the merchant login page again. You go there, this is the place. Without logging in, remember I'm not logged in now. You go to place ad on Konga. Place ad on Konga, and you can choose any of these advert spots and pay for it. And Konga will, you choose a date. Konga will make sure you pay a week to the time, a week before, so that Konga will choose a date for you, you know, to place your advert on any of the slots you've gone for. All right. Normally I like placing my advert on Saturday, Sunday. That's when people buy more from this, from my experience. Saturday, Sunday, you know, so that they buy and then they expect it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, during their working days. Saturday, Sunday, always choose Saturday, Sunday. They will tell you, the lady there will tell you it's filled up. You know, try to make sure you work around it to get a slot on Saturday and Sunday. So what you do here basically is something I've been tagged: platinum this, bronze 1, silver 1, bronze 2, and all that. What you do is you scroll down, and then you fill this here, depending on what you want to sell. Let's say I want to sell my pendant, ladies necklace with a whistle pendant. That should fall under, I think that should fall under fashion. All right. Then I'll put my store name. My store name would maybe Ogidi Patrick, the name of your store on Konga. You don't need to make any mistake about that, because they'll go to check. Then the seller name, you put your name here, the name on your account, because you have a seller name. You put your email address, which should be the same email address used in registering, and then you submit. Once you submit, you've done the first part of the job. You put your phone number. Then a lady with a nice voice will call you in 24 hours or less to discuss your adverts. What you need to tell them, this is our likely question they ask. They ask you how much do you intend to spend on advertising, how many days do you intend to run, which of them do you want to go for. But then you must have choose any of these slots here. They ask you which of them you want to go for. Tell them, well, that you're a businessman and you actually want to test run them first. You might just want to start with any of this. That's because of that, you want to start with bronze 3 or bronze 1. And then if you see how it goes, and for 3 days, you see how it goes, you can then make it something, you can upgrade to something bigger. All right. After discussion, they will forward you their invoice, they create an invoice for you through which you can pay. You pay, and then you get back to them, and on the appointed date, your ad starts running. So when people visit Conga, for example, let me show you. When people visit Conga, for example, that's when they visit Conga to go and buy. When they visit Conga to go and buy, your ad starts showing here. For example, if we had gone for that bronze 1, your ad will start showing something like, sorry, these are for the big boys, they are very expensive, these ones. But then they pay, is worth it if you can. So your ad starts showing here. Don't think that every seller here, every seller on Conga, their ads show up here. No, they don't. As a matter of fact, what people do mostly on Conga is they come on Conga, they just come to conga.com, and then they start looking for products here. They actually don't go straight to the products because they don't know the links. So because they have to come to Conga homepage first. If your product is here, if the 50 million people are hitting on this site, that means you have more people seeing your products. Now let's assume that particular product you boosted, let's assume the product was selling about 10 pieces every week. If you boost it, that means you should be expecting even 300% increase in sales. All right. I have a friend boost a phone, a particular phone he got from Sarah Lovely Home from Ronnie. He boosted it on Conga. He was selling about 5-6 for 25,000-30,000 around on Conga. But he boosted this thing, and in the 3-5 pieces turned to 15-20 pieces in a week, and it was mad. Like he made over ₦1 million. Before he used to make 300, 400, over ₦1 million in a space of 3-4 days while his products were being shown on Conga homepage. It's as simple as that. I think this is pretty simple enough. This is something most of those guys don't do, but I've just shown you how to pick a best-selling product. How 4, 5, 6, 7 products you have them on Conga selling, 1 or 2 just be doing well. On their own, you are not boosting them. The one you need to do, pick up that one and boost it further. Make sure you've make arrangements to bring more of it, boost them, and make all your money. It is now left for you to determine whether to continue boosting. Before you do that, you need to look at your profit margin and all, and your expenses. Keep boosting, keep making the money, or just relax to the generic search and buy, and then you don't make much money. So it's up to you. So this is what most people on Conga don't do. This is what most people on Conga. So that is it. Then another thing again I would also like to point out is when posting your product on Conga, you have a place to put in your the title. All right. I'll tell you what to do. Let's assume your product is a wireless. What product do I use now? Okay, let's say a necklace. Try as much as possible to put in the description and in the title. Put in words that people likely search that will lead them into coming to your site. Most people, when you look at most of the sellers on Conga, when I look at their product titles, it's funny. You find somebody just putting up something like, let me just show you a perfect example. You find somebody just putting up something like, let me show you a perfect example. Let me say, let's go to, okay, let me just go to accessories, or let's say toys, and okay, any clothing accessories for babies, for babies. This guy is actually taking advantage of this. Good. Soft touch big two sets. Put as many as possible. Put as many as possible of your keywords. People search for to get to your store. It also make you stand ahead of others. It's as simple as that. Let me just take a few questions. Mr. Dele and Becky, please refresh. You say you still can't. Just refresh. Dele and Becky, refresh, please. It's showing here, and I'll prove that. Let me visit the let me visit the let me visit the link and show you exactly what I mean. This is what you should be seeing on your screen. This is the link to um this is the link to watch the webinar. It's actually trying to come up now. I want to see if it is showing or if it is just a blank screen. Let me visit the link and show you exactly what I mean. This is what you should be seeing on your screen. This is the link to wow, wow, wow. There's an issue. There's an issue. Serious issues. To watch the webinar. It's actually trying to come up. I want to see if it is showing or if it is just a blank screen. Let me visit the link and show you exactly what I mean. It's crazy. It's crazy. A moment. Let me see if there's anything I can do about this. Wow, 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 wow. This is crazy. I'll just I want to try again and see. All right, I think it's showing now. It's showing now. It's still not showing. Just want to try again. Let's see. All right, I think it's showing now. It's showing now. It's still not showing. I'm trying. Okay, I think the slide is showing, but my screen won't show. The slide is showing, but my screen won't show. Yeah, from what I can see, this is the video we are supposed to be seeing. What I can see, my slide is showing, but my screen won't show. So I think we should just manage it like that. That means I can log on to the internet to show you some stuffs. I'm trying. Okay, I think the slide is showing, but my screen won't show. The slide is showing, but my screen won't show. See, this is the video you're supposed to see. What I can see, I'll just be talking. I can't really go online to show you anything. I'll just be going to the internet myself. That's great. Okay, no problem. Okay, I was saying, talking about how you use good tags, good descriptions, add as many as keywords related to your products as possible. People definitely come to search. So that when they come here and search, when they see something like um pendant, you understand what I'm saying? Some stuff starts showing up here. Pendant, let's say whistle, or let's say whistle, pendant. There's no product like that here. Pendants. All right, this one is good pendant and earring, because I just typed in pendant good or good pendant. It has shown everything with good pendants, and pendant will always show. So the more keywords you type in, the better for you. I know you can't see this, but then there's nothing I can really do about it, so that we just have to continue. Okay, so that's about Conga, and I think for Conga you don't need anybody. You don't need to contact anybody. You don't need anybody to help you sell there. You can actually sell from wherever you are. You can actually apply yourself. Go to shq.com and create an account and sell. All right. List as many products as possible and watch how they do, organically. Then if two or three, one, two, three products are just off the roof, selling on their own without any push, that's a suggestion that I should do something about it. Then use Conga ads and push them. My bet is if the product is selling up to 10 in a week, or let's say 20, or let's say 10 in a week on its own, if you boost it, you should be expecting 300 to 400% increase in sales. It is just there. It is just what it is. The many products I've tried that way, that is about the result I get. So that is one way to do it on Conga. I think I shouldn't even be talking about this e-commerce thing. I should have made it something like a question and answer thing. You ask your question, I answer. You ask your question and answer. And this is what I will do. So I don't stretch this far. What I'll do is I will talk on the second method, which is the selling from your website method. I will talk on that method right now. And then we'll now take the question and answer session for the e-commerce side of the whole thing. All right. So selling from your website. I will use a website, a client's website, which is general health solution.info. General health solution.info. I don't know why this thing is not showing. Showing the screen would have made a lot of sense. Showing the screen would have made a lot of sense. Let me try the screen thing again one more time and see. It is not showing anything. It's still blank. Can you see it now, please? Can you see the screen? I really need you to see this screen. It's not showing. It's not showing. Let me just go back to the slide and enjoy my voice. Okay, so what we'll do here basically is to use three elements. Like I said, if you go to generalhealthsolution.info, is a client's website, not mine, you would get a feel of what I'm talking about. What it means, what this means is that somebody said, I think the webinar has to be repeated. I'm lost. Then he said, the network not really friendly at my end. Sorry, pad is offline completely. No, I'm not. Just got there too. Not working. Having a network issue pad. Besides, I'm not working. I'm getting the sound now, but still a black picture. So same here. I've done that severally. I keep doing that. It's started showing now. I cannot hear or see you. At this point, I think I should just call off this webinar. I should just call off this webinar, and then I might look for what I'll do. Maybe do a video. Just do a video, not make it a webinar now. Do a video of me doing the showing you all these things, these two methods of selling, and then upload it maybe on YouTube and let you have the link. I think that's what I'll do, because nobody is really enjoying this. We have 10 viewers. They've reduced to 10 viewers. My screen is just jumping up and down. I don't know what is happening. I don't really know, but sorry, I'll have to redo this web. I'll have to redo it. I'll have to redo it. Choma said she can't hear me. I'll have to redo the webinar on a later date. I'm not really a webinar now. I'll just do a video. I will do a video, 30 minutes, 1 hour video. I'll upload it on YouTube. I'll give the link where I'll talk about these selling procedures. I'm sorry. No thanks to Nigerian network. Sorry for the inconveniences. On this note, I'll call it a day. All right, thank you. Man, Nigerian network. You're mad.